The woman that you are about to meet defied the odds by surviving a gruesome accident, one that literally ripped away part of her face. She has lived with the injuries for more than a decade, with 40 gunshot pellets still lodged in her head. But now, breakthrough surgery is changing her life. And Ashley Banfield, this is a beautiful story, Ashley.
Oh, it's so inspirational, Robin. But you got to ask yourself, why would a woman who can no longer see care what she looks like, or care that people are staring at her? And if you think about it, even know that people are staring at her. It's a tough one. Turns out she can feel that people are staring at her. And now there's been a huge life-changing event for her that's propelled her to get a new face. You're going to go through the journey with us, but I do want to caution you, some of these pictures are a little tough to watch.
I had gorgeous blue eyes. I've always had nice shaped eyebrows. I was very beautiful, naturally beautiful.
For the last 11 years, Chrissy Steltz has been living without a face. It was blown off in a shotgun accident when she was just 16. Her friends were drinking and messing around with a stolen gun. Ever since, Chrissy has worn a sleep shade to cover the gaping hole where her eyes, nose, and cheeks used to be.
Have you ever seen anything like Chrissy Steltz's case?
I've not seen anything quite so severe where the patient lived.
When I finally knew what had happened to me, that I had lost my sight and that it would never be coming back, I knew I could sit back and I could have a pity party, or I could figure out what to do and go about doing it, and that's exactly what I did.
First up, graduation and the senior prom.
You suffered a gunshot wound to the face at 16 and you graduated on time, straight A's.
Yes.
You realize this is completely unheard of.
You know, it's part of who I am.
After that, classes for the blind, where she would meet Jeffrey Dilger, also blind at 16, and they've been together ever since.
You come here. Mama gotcha.
11 months ago, Jeffrey Jr. arrived, daunting for two blind parents. Now, through the miracle of science, the kindness of doctors, and a year-long multi-surgery marathon, she's about to get a brand new face. She'll look just like her pictures, only aged to reflect the decade that's passed. Her prosthesis is one part science, one part masterpiece. The silicone is poured into a plaster mold to form the skin-toned facial features. The mask then heads for the oven. It's baked to seal in texture and color, then painted to reflect the natural flaws of human skin. Finally, the makeup.
Chrissy's got this favourite makeup of hers, and what we'll do is we'll put that on and seal it onto the prosthesis so she doesn't have to keep reapplying it. Ready?
Okay. Awesome. We are ready.
And then the moment her family has waited for all these years.
Look at you, how beautiful you are. Oh my God.
Thank you. Good. Oh, cute. When I walked in and everybody for the first time had seen my face, it was exciting. All I could do was smile because I felt like everybody was seeing me again.
What were your first thoughts for her when you saw the completed product on her face?
It's like she's whole again.
But the most important person missing from today's big reveal, little baby Jeffrey. He's only ever known his mommy in a big black mask.
Hi. Are you ready to go for a little side ride?
It's obvious Jeffrey has no problem with mom's new face.
Chrissy, what is it that you want most now of everything?
To be looked at as a plain Jane, like everyone else. To be treated just like everyone else.
Let's go! Let's go! Whee!
Look at ya.
Total inspiration, but I do want to tell you something. Chrissy was partly responsible for the accident that happened. She was in the car the night the gun was stolen. Prosecutors decided not to prosecute her about this because they said she had suffered enough. But Robin, I asked her a question. If you could go back to that night and change anything and get your face back and get your life back, would you? And she said, no. I have everything I want. I would never want to lose any of this.
Amazing. She is. And I mean, we're all here. We have tears in our eyes. And you were telling me while we were watching this that she too feels that she can cry. No eyes.
You ask her, can you cry? She has no eye socket, she has no eyes, she has no eyeballs, tear ducts, none of it. She said, yeah, I can, and I can sneeze too. And she feels phantom rolling of her eyes when she rolls her eyes in her mind. It's like 23 years in television, and I have never been more inspired.
Well, I'm setting DVR for tonight. You know, I go to bed kind of early, but I want to set it up because you can see all of Ashley's report tonight on ABC's Nightline following your local news. Thank you, Ash, for bringing this to us this morning.
Thanks.